If you are somebody who wants to audition for the Moulin Rouge, make sure you go to this audition. Okay, while we get ready for second show tonight, I thought we'd talk Moulin Rouge auditions. They've posted an audition that's upcoming this September here in Paris, which is very rare. Auditions don't always happen, and when they do, they obviously need dancers, but oftentimes they tour to different countries like Canada or Australia. Sometimes they do Paris auditions, but there's really no schedule. You never know when the next one's gonna be. I've been a dancer here at the Moulin Rouge for almost 4 years now, which is so crazy to say. The auditions were posted last week, and since then I've had a lot of questions in my DMs and just like story replies on what to expect. The biggest question being height requirements. What are some tips and tricks for the audition? What are some certain things to keep in mind? All the things. The biggest things I can suggest is to come prepared to do literally anything. My audition lasted almost all day. I remember we touched a little bit on all styles of dance, minus tap and stuff obviously, but we did like a little bit of a lyrical combo, we did a jazz combo, we did like more of a jazz funk combo, we did lots of across the floor, and one of the main things that we did was elements from the French can-can. Obviously they don't expect you to have these elements like perfected, but being able to cartwheel on the left and right sides in heels is huge. Being able to do your splits on both sides is huge. Being able to high kick, and not just high kick, but high kick with like dynamic in heels again. For all, like any audition, they're really looking for performance. They really want to see your personality come out while you're dancing. And I would honestly say, based on the current cast, everybody has such an amazing personality, and they do such a good job of being able to pick dancers that are talented but also have something to offer backstage. They bring such a good vibe to the theater, and I think they can really tell by the way you kind of present yourself in the audition, the way you're speaking to others, the way you're responding to questions. As for the height requirement, it's tough to say. I am one of the taller people here at the Moulin. I'm 183 centimeters or 6 feet tall. There are also a lot of girls that are my height, but then again, there's also a lot of girls that are like around 175. One of the main things here at the Moulin Rouge is everybody has very long legs. So even if you are on the shorter side, having long legs, you can sometimes hide your height. Not that it's a bad thing to be short at all, it's just a little bit of a standard, and part of the history of the Moulin Rouge is that a showgirl is tall, so they really like to honor that by continuing that legacy down the line. So I understand it for those reasons. Oftentimes shorter girls are better at French can-canning because they can whip their legs faster, kick their legs faster, and cartwheel faster, and that's always more impressive. Also, another thing I tell a lot of my friends is if you can flip, or you can aerial, or you can back handspring, especially in theater shoes, which may sound crazy, like a Leduca or like a heel, a character shoe, you have it in the bag. Throw that in your improv. Make sure they know that you can flip at the audition, because there are can-can soloists in this show who flip. Just putting it out there. Okay, this show's about to start. I gotta get my costume on, but I hope that helps for now, and maybe we'll do another one of these very soon.